the little tweaks that I've made to just kind of lower my cortisol levels. I'm trying out this Ancient Nutrition collagen peptides. My favorite snack in the world is actually a snack that I grew up with. Like, there's no way I did not crush it. That thing was huge. The other key here is to blend this for a good 2 to 3 minutes. Hello, good morning everyone. Welcome to, oh, turn on the light, there we go. Welcome to today's vlog. We're gonna be doing a what I eat in a day. So I'm just getting started right now. So first off, I have my water. I drink like 3 to 4 of these every day. I still do have a gallon water bottle, but I'm just more likely to actually bring this one with me wherever I go. So I've really switched to my Simple Modern tumbler. I love it. I'm obsessed. It's the absolute best. But I'm not like necessarily trying to position this as like a what I eat in a day to lose weight type of video. But I will say as of yesterday, I'm officially down 25 pounds from my heaviest, which was January 2022. And I feel like a lot of it has actually kind of like melted off recently, or at least like the most noticeable weight has melted off recently. And if I'm being honest, a lot of it is actually due to moving more. As you guys know, we have Leo. He's very high energy. I'm his primary caretaker throughout the day, and I take him to the park every day, and I take him on a long walk every day. I play with him throughout the day, all of that stuff. So I just feel like I'm constantly moving because he always has energy. So I feel like he's been a big contributor, not just physically, but also when Spartacus got sick, and then especially after we lost him, I wasn't taking care of myself at all. All I cared about was him. And then after we lost him, as you know, I was trying to hide it on here, but I was actually in a really bad deep depression. I did not care about myself. I did not care about anything. I was really going through it. So having Leo here kind of like giving me a purpose and stuff, and just bringing so much joy because he's just such a happy boy and also just so active, has definitely made a huge positive impact on my lifestyle. And I feel like besides, like I said, the physical part of taking care of him, just the mental part has helped out as well. Because if you've been following along, you know that like wellness and nutrition wise, I've also been focused on like lowering my cortisol levels. I had a feeling that that was affecting a lot of like why it was so hard for me to lose weight. Like I struggled to lose, I think it was like 15 pounds all last year, and then I've melted off 10 between December and now with not even trying anywhere near as hard as I was during those first 15 pounds. So yeah, I feel like mental has a lot to do with it. Your hormones, especially if you're a woman, can play a role in it. So I feel like the little tweaks that I've made to just kind of lower my cortisol levels, plus like I said, just being more active with Leo, has really just kind of made it like effortless lately. Enough so that like weight loss has not been a goal of mine for months. I would say ever since Michelle's wedding, I had like zero focus on losing weight. I wasn't even really weighing myself. I didn't even know that I was like really losing weight until a couple months ago when Trevor told me like, hey, you look like you've lost weight. And I was like, oh, I don't know. I'm not even paying attention. I'm not even trying or anything like that. I'm just enjoying Leo and just enjoying life right now. And then so I was curious after he said that. I stepped on a scale and I was like, oh, okay, no, I've lost weight. So yeah, just wanted to like share that part, that even though I'm doing a what I eat in a day, I don't fully contribute it to what I'm eating, because to be honest, I haven't been that great nutrition wise. I am still trying to eat high protein. I'm not exactly tracking, but also just being so busy with Leo all the time. I'm like, a lot of the times I'm just grabbing quick things or just trying to like, you know, do whatever's like the most convenient, which I feel like is twofold, because then on one sense I'm not stressing myself out about food like I was all throughout 2022. I was tracking everything. I was tracking the calories, tracking closely on when I need to reverse diet, when I need to cut, how far I needed to cut, all of that stuff. And I'm not saying not to do that. I definitely think that there's merit to it and it works for a lot of people, but I feel like for me, that ended up causing me more stress and raising those like stress hormone levels, and it was really working against myself. So since I've like kind of taken my foot off the gas with nutrition, even though quality wise it may not be as great, I feel like I'm responding better to it because I'm not as stressed. But I am trying to get back onto at least eating more balanced throughout the day. I was doing a lot of ramen before, a lot of comfort food and stuff like that. So especially with the like weather getting warmer and stuff, I do naturally tend to gravitate towards lighter foods and everything. So I feel like that just kind of like seasonal tie-in also kind of has helped like over the last couple weeks, and then will continue to be like effective moving forward through like the summer and stuff. But anyways, I get started with breakfast. One of the little tweaks I've made lately that I feel like was minimal effort but maximum impact is not having coffee first thing on an empty stomach. I am gonna make my coffee, but I'm also gonna simultaneously eat my breakfast, and I definitely try to at least eat like half of my breakfast before I start drinking my coffee, and I feel like that's helped a lot. There's even some mornings I just don't drink coffee at all, like if I have a smoothie, because I hate to drink coffee and smoothie together. Sometimes I'll even forget to have a coffee. But anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and get everything ready. I think I'm gonna do pesto eggs this morning. That has been my absolute obsession. I can't stop eating pesto eggs, it's a problem. But let me get everything assembled and I'll show you guys what I'm having for breakfast. So this is breakfast. I've got the pesto eggs on toast. You guys, pesto eggs are so easy. Cannot recommend them enough. They're gonna be high protein, they're gonna be filling in the morning, especially if you get like the egg whites in a carton or like full eggs in a carton. I really don't have a preference. I don't mind having yolk in my eggs. Just at Costco, the egg white cartons were cheaper, so that's why I got those. But I like those because you're getting so many more uses out of them than just getting like regular eggs, and they're quick, they're convenient, you just shake them up and go. So I do that with the Trader Joe's Genovese pesto, and then I do like a mozzarella provolone shredded mix in there, some salt and pepper, then top it off with fresh tomatoes, salt and pepper on a piece of sourdough, and then obviously I have my coffee here. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna eat about half of this before I even take my first sip of this. And then for this, I do have collagen added in. I'm trying out this Ancient Nutrition collagen peptides. I like it so far. I feel like it's just very interchangeable between that and Vital Proteins. So if I need to just like get my collagen from Target, I have no problem getting this over Vital Proteins because it is a little bit more cost effective. But if I'm at Costco, I would totally just get Vital Proteins. So for this one, it really just came down to the cost for me. But anyways, that is what I'm eating this morning. You got Leo back there, little cutie. He's chilling right now. I have about half hour to 45 minutes before he starts going nuts asking to go to the PARK. But I just wanted to show you guys the supplements that I take with breakfast really quick. They haven't really changed much, but just in case you're new here, I do take a probiotic. I'm going to take it right now before I have my first bite, but I use the Seed Daily Symbiotic. And then I also take the JS Hair and Energy supplements. I know I've been saying I'm going to do a review on this. I promise I will. I'm going to be straight up. I am not super consistent about taking these supplements. Like the seed one I take every day because I know I have to take it before I start eating, but sometimes I forget to take the ones that I'm supposed to eat with my breakfast. And then I also take the JS Health Anxiety and Stress supplements. So these ones have like ashwagandha and like other herbs and stuff in it that do help to reduce stress, reduce cortisol levels, that kind of stuff. So this is another small tweak that I've made that I feel like has been helping to like overall contribute to how my body's responding to lowering the cortisol levels. So I'm gonna take my supplements, eat my breakfast, and then I'll see you guys a little bit later.
We did a point last night at 9:30. From John Lane to Atlanta.
I was about to head to the gym and I was like slightly hungry, but I was figuring I'd just have a snack afterwards, but maybe I'll have a snack before because this just got dropped off. I literally ordered this from Amazon. You guys, I'm not kidding. For 2 hours, I was searching for this. I went to 3 different Asian grocery stores, tried my luck at like a couple of regular grocery stores, could not find it, but my favorite snack in the world is actually a snack that I grew up with. For those who don't know, I'm Filipino and I actually did grow up on Filipino cuisine. I'm like, generally, to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of a lot of Filipino dishes, but there is one snack in particular that like beats out all snacks in the world for me. And I just bought some mangoes for it and I've been looking for this to go with it and I was not able to find it. So finally I said, fuck it. And I ordered it off of Amazon. This is bagoong. This is the regular bagoong. This also comes in spicy and sweet. I prefer the regular because I like it salty. This is a fermented shrimp paste. And I know that sounds really weird. And yes, I am going to eat it with mangoes, but it is the best salty, savory, sweet combination in the fucking world. It's so good. And then this brand in particular, this is like my favorite brand. So let's go cut up a mango and I'm gonna have a little pre-workout snack. Are we so super tired from the park? I know. Yeah, you worked yourself up because there were a lot of doggies, huh? So a couple of key things for me when it comes to this snack. First off, like I said, it needs to be the regular bogong. I also like this just with some rice, but my favorite way, like I said, is with some mango. So open it up. Wow, that opened up really easily. Wow, that is super oily. Oh shit, that smells so good. So I mean, there's a lot of oil on the top. It'll be better when I just spoon it out. The key with this is to use, ironically, Mexican mangoes. Not Filipino mangoes, Mexican mangoes. Filipino mangoes are like the smaller yellow ones, and for me, those are too sweet and they're too soft. I feel like the Mexican ones just have a better level of sweetness. They're a little bit firmer. They just go with bogong much better. So the Mexican ones are the ones that are like this, a little bit bigger, and then they're like green, red, orange, yellow, just like a mix of those colors. So I'm gonna wash this up. This honestly is feeling a little bit ripe, so I threw the other one in the fridge to keep it firm. I've had these mangoes for, I would say, about a week, and they're why I like just decided to order my bogong on Amazon, because these were ripening and I was gonna like run out of time with them. So oh yeah, these are like perfect. Do you guys see that? Lovely. Oops. Oh my god, these are so ripe. My knife went right through the skin, so yeah. Now was definitely the time. So I'm just cutting it up, and I'm gonna flip. I was gonna do a spoon, but I just don't want to dirty up another utensil, because I'm gonna want to eat this with a fork. I'm just gonna cut all of this off. Yeah, this was... Oh, whoops, I just lost that. But anyways, yeah, this was time. This probably would have been like absolutely perfect about 2 days ago. Not that it's gonna be bad now, but I think like 2 days ago was the time for this. Good thing I refrigerated the other one. Before I put bogong on this, I should see if Leo wants some mango. I don't know if he's had any. I'm so excited too. You guys will see it in the next vlog. I also said fuck it, and I ordered another Filipino snack of mine that's a favorite that I have not been able to get my hands on because I can't find it in the Asian grocery stores. Asian grocery stores need to like have a better Filipino section, or just have a Filipino section. Let's go see if Leo likes mango. You want to try mango? How are we feeling? Are we unsure? That a maybe? No. We're not a mango fan? Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god, that smells so good. Shit. I'm so excited. I do a little bit more. Why not? This is like literally happiness in a bowl to me. I'm so excited for this. Perfect little pre-workout snack. I've got sugars and carbs in here from the mango to fuel me. Tiny hit of protein. I don't think that this is even like really any protein. No, it's not. It's absolutely not. But it's a nice little savory, salty juxtaposition to the sweet mango, so. It's been too long. I haven't had this in a couple years, I think, because I haven't been able to find bogong. That's a lie. Sometimes when I go to my family's house, they have it. So I might have had it at a family party or two, but oh my god. I just wish the mango wasn't so ripe, but I will take my win where I can get it. Back from the gym. Oh my god! Fucking massive spider! You're kidding. Oh my god, please tell me I crushed it. Like, there's no way I didn't, right? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, I think I did kill it. I see legs. Leo, we can't leave the back door open anymore. We're done. Like, there's no way I did not crush it. That thing was huge! What the fuck? I'm scared to look. So that's a project for Trevor when he gets home. Oh my god. That was way too big. I'm not kidding. It was like this big. No, no. We're not opening the door. No. I love you so much. You are such a beautiful boy. We are not opening the door. Come here. We can't open the door because the creepy crawlies come in. Well, I can't tell if there's still legs. Oh, oh my god. There's just a piece of food moving with the water. Okay. Oh my god. Traumatized. Okay. I need to make my lunch. Once again, I can't tell if there's... That thing was massive. There's no way when I pushed all of the cutting boards against it that it did not get crushed. I mean, I left no room in between the cutting boards and the wall. I don't know. Like I said, that's a project for Trevor to check on it a little bit. I need to make myself some lunch and just calm down right now. Whew. Okay. So this has been so paranoid right now. This has been one of my favorite go-tos lately. I'll do the steamed soup dumplings. I don't have a preference between the chicken or the pork. I think both are absolutely delicious. But I'll do that with the peanut and crispy noodle salad kit. I'm so glad that they brought this back. But I just love this because it's so fast. Everything is like easy to assemble and put together. You just throw them in the microwave, and while they're heating up, I just assemble the salad. Super quick, super fast and easy. Has a pretty good amount of protein. I think for all of these dumplings, yeah, it's 16 grams of protein, and then the salad kit, I do like half the bag. So I think it's like 8 grams. I'm just gonna warm this up. And then assemble my salad. So I did half the salad kit, like I said. I'm just gonna give it a quick stir. No, Leo, no. He's asking to open the door, and we're not doing that. It's not happening. Honestly, I should have closed it before I left. I usually do. Not that he tries to escape or anything. So salad is all mixed up. We got the soup dumplings. I just leave them in the container. Make it easier on myself. And then the good soy sauce. I mean, this bottle is like literally 11, 12 bucks, but it's worth it because now I can't have any other soy sauce. I know that this is a lot, but I like a lot of soy sauce. I can't help it. So this is my little quick post-gym lunch. Decent amount of protein. And then I'm gonna take Leo on a WAOK after I am done eating. It is currently dinner time, and I'm cooking myself up a little protein pasta. I'm just gonna take some of this pasta water into this blender. I just made about like, it might have been a little over a cup of the protein plus pasta, so I'm just gonna drain it. But I'm actually making a high protein cottage cheese sauce, so I need some cottage cheese. I'm just using this 2%. I have been loving this pasta sauce. This is the Carbone roasted garlic, so I need to do about a half cup of each in this little blender bottle thing. I have actually been a huge fan of cottage cheese since childhood. I really love cottage cheese. I always have. It's like one of those things that like I'll forget about for a little bit, and then I'll remember it, and then like I get into a cottage cheese phase. And I know that cottage cheese has just been like so trendy lately on TikTok and stuff, which I have been loving because while I have known about cottage cheese for a while, I usually just eat it straight, and all of these recipes that have been coming out have been amazing. Cottage cheese is such a good source of protein, but I wanted to show you guys how I do this pasta sauce, because doing it in pasta sauce is like a great way to pack in some protein and get this like really creamy, delicious pasta sauce that gives you so many like benefits, but they can be tricky to do. So I had to like watch a couple of like tips and tricks on how to actually make it smooth, make it not separate, all of that kind of stuff. I'm gonna show you guys how I do that. So I have all the ingredients. Like I said, it's just pasta sauce, starchy pasta water so that the sauce will stick to the pasta, and then about a half cup of cottage cheese. And what I'm actually gonna do first is I'm gonna microwave it for about like 30 to 40 seconds. That's actually the first tip that I have for you guys. I saw someone post it. Oh, I wanna put my bread in. Whoops. Warming up the cottage cheese and the pasta sauce will help to keep it from separating. So now that that's done, pull out my blender. It's all warmed up in here. We never make anything more complicated than like pasta sauces and smoothies. So we just have a little personal Ninja blender. We used to have like a big, what did we have? It wasn't a Vitamix. I think it was a Ninja, and it just died one day. So we just use this now. But the other key here is to blend this for a good 2 to 3 minutes. You want to blend it for a really long time. Otherwise, again, the sauce and the cheese are gonna separate from each other. So I'll see you guys in 2 to 3 minutes. So I have the sauce super blended. Again, oh my gosh, this just spit all over me. Great. But it's also really important to blend it really well because it's going to break down the cottage cheese a lot so that it can kind of melt into the sauce better. First time I did this, I did not do those 2 steps, and this separated on me and it looked really gritty in the pan. But now I have this very smooth, creamy, high protein pasta sauce. And then I don't have the stove on at all. The reason why I warmed up everything beforehand is because if you like warm this up over a flame again, or put this into like a pan that's like hot and stuff, it can make the cottage cheese and the sauce start separating from it as well. So that's also like another bonus to like warming everything up before you blend. But that is the sauce and the pasta. Let's go ahead and plate it. Okay, I made way too much. I'll probably just like save some for my lunch tomorrow or something. Just eat as much as I can tonight. It seriously looks so good. And the cottage cheese doesn't really mess with the flavor of the sauce too much. It does make it creamier and just like a little bit richer, but it doesn't like outright taste like cottage cheese. But anyways, just gonna finish it off with a generous mountain, not a sprinkling, a mountain of Parmesan, because we know I'm addicted to Parmesan cheese. And then I also have a piece of garlic bread baking, but that needs a couple more minutes. Absolutely stunning dinner. Just pulled the garlic bread out of the oven. And also too, another thing I thought of with this pasta sauce, if you're like a mom and you're trying to sneak more protein into your kids' food, that's a really easy way to do it. Just blend the cottage cheese into here. And then what would be also really good to add in here would be like some veggies, like some zucchini, asparagus, spinach, things like that. So lots of ways to use this pasta sauce. Definitely recommend. So it's the end of the night and I'm just having a little quick dessert. I talked about this in the vlog where I went to Trader Joe's, but I'm gonna have a couple pieces of the pinks and whites dark chocolate bar from Trader Joe's. It's so good. If you guys haven't tried it, get it. It's only around during spring, so that's a tragedy, but it is the best. It's so good. I promise you guys, you will want to get it again next year, and I have exactly 2 pieces left, which is perfect. Makes for the perfect light dessert, but that's what it looks like. It's like full pieces of the pinks and whites cookies, which kind of taste like the frosted circus animal cookies. And then there's like crushed pieces of it all around and then sprinkles. But it is delicious. But anyways, that is gonna be it for this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed this what I eat in a day. Saw some meal inspo, and I will see you guys in the next one.